My name is Gary Garth Simmons, and I'm an applied physics major. Currently, right now, in the year of 2012 and 13, I am the outreach officer of SACNAS, the Society of Advancing Native Americans and Chicanos in the Sciences, and the current vice president of the Society of Physics Students. Next year, elections just already happened. Next year, I'll be the secretary of the Society of Physics Students, and we still haven't done elections for SACNAS yet. My main area of interest is is astrophysics. But however, after pursuing an astrophysics doctorate degree, I'm actually interested in using astrophysics into interdisciplinary sciences, such as biophysics and neuroscience as well. My main area of interest is astrophysics, but after my astrophysics degree, I hopefully that I could use my knowledge in astrophysics and apply it to other physics applications such as biophysics and neurophysics. The idea is that, again, all science is, again, a fast-paced world, and you have to learn new technologies. A couple of the classes that the physics major offers is such as Physics 380 and Physics 480, which are both laboratory techniques classes, and actually gives you a bit more job skills. For example, learning how to program with LabVIEW. I also heard that Physics 480 as well also offers, it actually trains you a little bit in MATLAB, but that's what I've just heard so far. I'm not sure exactly on that statement. But otherwise, also a lot of the physics professors, especially Dr. Buren, Dr. Su, and Dr. Dominguez, offer, and also even Dr. Price as well, who in the education of physics, offer opportunities for students to actually work with professors in their field, and actually, because they're also still researching in their field still. Ever since the implementation of the STEM Center and other outreach events here on the campus in the last, ever since the beginning of the year, I have seen that the College of Science and Mathematics have cared a lot more for their students, and actually are trying to improve the success rates of their students using different support programs. And definitely by actually, even due to the fact is that CSUSM is a CSU campus, is not entirely a CSU campus, which is a small campus. They're actually able to have a better student-to-teacher ratio to actually focus on their students and actually improve their ability to get a one-on-one experience in their field. The faculty constantly encourage us in our fields, especially in physics. Physics it may be simple to some, but it's hard to a lot of people, and in the end, also, again, it's a science. A lot of sciences, there's always drawbacks in experimental data, and they always encourage you to keep trying no matter what, and it will keep pushing you in order to succeed. They have high expectations, and they will guide you through those expectations, even offer you advice and tips and help. And they're also, again, if you look at the physics program has about 5 or 6 faculty members, and amongst a cohort of 80 physics students, it's a small group of physics students, and you still have that opportunity to contact your professors and able to get advice when you need it. The ability to inspire the next generation. Originally, when I entered in Cal State San Marcos, originally I wanted to become a math teacher, but after being exposed to physics, I really enjoyed physics because you could explain the whole entire universe with it, with the laws of physics. And again, teaching is still a good passion because, again, the STEM field is the future for our country and even the world. You could actually create more scientific endeavors that actually create the next technology. And whether they be college students or be even in the K through 12 system, you have a good professor or good teaching system in the sciences. You create the next generation of scientists who actually will create that new answer and that new solution to that problem that's been bothering us for generations, years, even millennia, and actually, again, to improve the country and hopefully improve the country economically, intellectually, and even socially, maybe. It takes, again, a lot of determination and dedication. Again, every single major has their own difficulties, especially in the sciences. I've heard stories amongst biologists, chemists, CS majors, and physicists. And classes are hard, and some, I've heard of many, those who actually did graduate, had to actually spend maybe until from early that evening till the break of dawn, or maybe even 48-hour days within the building trying to get problems done, even trying to get homework done. And it takes a lot of dedication and determination and not to give up in order to actually succeed in the sciences here. CSUSM, again, as I said before, with the small campus setting, you're actually able to gain more opportunities of networking amongst different fields. I'm not sure about the other fields, but again, the competition is not as cutthroat as other campuses, as the UC system or in R1 systems. So again, you're able, a lot of us try to help each other out as much as possible. There's more interaction between the different STEM major groups, even the STEM major clubs, such as ACS, ACM, SPS, SACNAS, and even the new STEM Center as well. One of the things about the physics major, and whether it be electronics or in just pure physics, as the encouragement of the 499 class. The Physics 499 is one of your graduation requirements, and it actually encourages you to talk to a professor to say, hey, I'm actually interested in working with you on a research project for maybe a semester. Can you help me with this project? Whether it be helping them out with a problem or proposing your own problem and actually pursuing it. And again, that's teaching you a bit about research. Other areas, I know, for example, OTRES, the Office of Training, Research, Education in the Sciences, have actually implemented different programs and fellowships to unite students with mentors as well, and also provide speakers at different seminars to actually provide different speakers at different seminars to learn more what's out there in the scientific field. You can also say the same thing about the physics department as well, with the Frontiers in Sciences, which is actually almost a bi-weekly seminar that's also offered at UR for many science majors to know actually what is the new, frontier in science, and actually see what are the new topics that are being researched today. The Office of Training, Research, and Education in the Sciences, originally known as OBERT, the Office of Biomedical Research and Training, is a program ran by faculty here. I think it's about 10 years old by now, 10 or 12 years old. And it's, again, promoting diversity within the sciences. Due to their hopes and aspects is to hopefully to increase the amount of those of underrepresented backgrounds into a PhD route. Again, to actually to bring new ideas into the field from different backgrounds in order to, again, promote new ideas in science that may be able to create a great solution. A lot of networking is usually involved even to just get into the laboratory. Usually it's either you know the professor or somebody suggests this professor to you, you start working with them, and it's basically it's an individual relationship between the mentor and the student in order to get certain projects done, whether it be them helping out a professor with a project they're working on, or the professor guiding him on a project they currently want to pursue. In Society of Physics students, we've done a lot of outreach stuff. For example, the Super STEM Saturday, we've been firing off rockets. Again, also Dr. Buren also did a little plasma demonstration as well for this year's Super STEM Saturday. Also, we also have certain STEM clubs that actually go to Petco Park and then try to for the San Diego Engineering and Science Festival. And actually outreach to the kids over there. Hopefully it's inspiring the next generation to science. Also, and so we've been doing a lot of demos there. Also, we've brought the Robot Expo here, which actually turns into be a robot and physics expo for both applied electronics, applied physics majors to show off demos to, again, the youth. And then also, recently, Society of Physics students have been doing a lot more projects now, or even promoting more projects every year we've done a rocket race, encouraging people from here at Cal State San Marcos and at Palomar to build a rocket car and race against for just fun and sport. And then recently, with the new cabinet just being installed in for next year, we're looking for more projects. For example, an SAE car race, we're trying to find funding to make a car that has gas and electrical engine motors and racing against other schools. So those are a lot of the projects we've been working on here at Cal State San Marcos, especially in the physics department. I just want to encourage if there's any underclaireds watching this, or anybody who's had an inkling of science, to at least pursue it and actually see, because again, STEM is our future. And it's like, not saying that I discourage you to join an arts major and his humanities major, which we also need, to create creativity, but a lot of technology and innovation for new ideas and new solutions could be actually produced with STEM backgrounds, especially that's where the economy is going right now. And the best idea is not to actually trust in the faculty and staff of the College of Science Mathematics to actually to guide those students into a well-formed foundation in a science, especially the idea of actually having letters of recommendation, support if you need it academically, or even academic, or even career-based support.